Good afternoon. Um, I'm a little out of breath right now. It's a bad day for the lungs for me. Um, I wanted to ask you a question. Okay, if resources was not an issue, if money wasn't an issue, for example, um, transportation, etc., what would you do to help others, to help your fellow man? What would you do? I've been thinking about this for a while. And there's so much I want to do. And I know for a fact that's why my finances in my life, part of why my life has been attacked so badly, is because the enemy knows that I would turn around because I would turn around and help people, give to those who don't have it, provide what they need, even give them money. Like I would do things, and money's not the issue. It's what's behind why we need money. You know, you don't have food. You can't get to the store. You need, someone sent me cat food. Thank you, Marlena. Because the cats had no food. And I'm in a position right now where I'm kind of on hold for an income right now. And, I still think we can be lights. Whether we have money or not, we can be the light of the world because that's what we are. And if we can figure out how to step into that identity of who we are in Christ and undo, if you can get what I'm saying about your gland up here, decalcify your pineal gland. Eat raw vegan. Brenda says that it only takes 8 weeks straight of raw vegan and detoxing, which for me would include a whole bunch of herbs and tinctures and things. But, it takes a lot to do that because it challenges. Once you start to truly detox, and I'm not talking about, I'm going to do a parasite cleanse today. I'm talking about detox from the vaccinations we were given, detox from the heavy metals, detox from the toxins, anything that was put into our body that was poison. Once you start, I'm going to be honest with you, once you start fully detoxing from that, your mind will do what I call unraveling, and you will start to question everything, and you have to push fear as far as possible away from you, because that fear will grip you tight whether it's dark or not. You'll honestly, once you truly detox, you will start to feel like you're losing your mind. And I'm not prophesying that over you, I'm just stating a simple fact. That's what happens. It's part of it. And especially if you've been sick for a really long time. And if you haven't been eating right for a really long time. And if you've been taking prescription medications for a really long time. It is like unbearable. And it's worse when you have people around you that either think you're crazy or, are sick themselves, so no one can help. So I'm kind of on my own here, but I have to. I have no choice. You may not be able to see what this is. And that little mark there, that's a bite mark. You may not be able to see, but those with eyes to see will see. And, it's not just here, it threads all throughout your body. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. I'm just tired of it, and I need to make a change because I know the light and the love that's inside me and the true compassion for all humanity. You get attacked in the areas that you are the best to be used for. The things that you would be helpful the most with is where you're going to get attacked. And for me, I loved buying people things because I loved to see their face when they got something they either really needed or wanted. And it brought joy to my heart to help others to purchase things for them that they couldn't. That made me happy, and that's what got taken away. And there's more. There's more. I don't go into the supernatural abilities much because, well, this is YouTube after all. But there's gifts that we're meant to have and that some of us have somehow had. We weren't fully put to sleep, so some things still remained. But I don't have a chance to use those either. And the one person that understood me, Pattie, one of two things: she was working for the enemy, or she really truly loved me and they took her away. And I'm leaning toward the second one, and it's not because I'm biased and I love her. It's because she was trying to help me, and she got into a terrible, terrible accident. And I just remember she couldn't talk, and I went in there and I started bawling, and I laid my hands on her and I begged for her voice. And about a minute later, she started whispering, "Trish, I love you. I love you." And I went out into the hallway and I started dancing. And then I went and got the doctors and the nurses. And one of the nurses, when Pattie hugged me, and she started crying. The nurse did. And she said, "This is so beautiful." And the doctors and nurses all said that they were going to tell her mother and her stepfather, don't even go there with me. They were going to tell them to put their personal differences aside because for the sake of her recovery, because they saw how good I was for her getting better. And they took her away. And the last time I saw her, I went in and asked her. She wanted me to come back. She held my hand and said she loved me and wanted me to. I came back 6 hours later. She had a huge bruise on the side of her face. And she said, "Trish, just go. Please go." That's the last time that's the last time I want to talk about that I saw her. So, Derek Global Witness has really inspired me. He said that if you have the truth, to come out of the closet and speak it. Well, I'm trying to do that. I have been very vocal about a lot of things, and it got me into some issues, but I'm debating starting to tell you guys again truths that would help you immensely, but would put me in a bad situation possibly. So I don't know what to do. So anyway, I have to pray, and I don't even have to pray. I need to know if it's the right time for boldness, for bravery, or if I need to shut my mouth. Anyway, this video is long enough. How would you help others if you could? Because, like I said, I have no way to help anybody right now, at least financially, and I can't help myself with that either. And that's not me asking for anything. I'm just simply saying the enemy is a very short time, and they know it. So I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. And namaste.